Welcome to the Special Forces in World War II YouTube channel created by the Special Forces in World War II team.
The crew of a Sherman DD tank all wear the Amphibious tank escape apparatus in case the tank is sunk. They can then breathe underwater, surface, and remain afloat. The apparatus provides a supply of pure oxygen instead of normal air and absorbs the exhaled carbon dioxide through a chemical filter containing protosorb. The breathing bag is first fitted with an oxidant, a small cylinder holding oxygen under pressure. The neck of the cylinder can be broken in an emergency to give an additional supply of oxygen. But the main supply is provided by initial inflation from an oxygen cylinder immediately after the wearer has strapped on the apparatus. In action, this initial inflation is carried out by the launching officer on the landing craft. The total supply of oxygen enables a man to breathe underwater for 7 minutes and still have enough buoyancy to come to the surface and float. The apparatus is strapped to the chest. To breathe through it, a rubber mouthpiece is inserted into the mouth and the nose closed by a clip. The oxygen is admitted through a cock on the mouthpiece. The wearer then breathes from the bag and back into it via the chemical filter so that he's always breathing pure oxygen. In training tank crews to use the apparatus, considerable practice is given in breathing underwater and surfacing until they have complete confidence. In the first practical stage, the student submerges his breathing bag to accustom himself to the water pressure against it when breathing. He then submerges the mouthpiece to ensure that he's not losing oxygen by incorrect breathing. He must purse his lips tightly on the mouthpiece. Then, to make certain that he's breathing in and out through his mouth, he goes down a little further so that his nose is underwater. Finally, he goes under completely so as to get the feel of all-round pressure underwater. When there's no doubt that he's breathing correctly, he's sent down to the bottom. Down there, he may suffer from pressure on his eardrums. If so, he squeezes the breathing tube, holds his nose, and blows. The pressure is then relieved. He then walks across the bottom and climbs out the other side. The next phase is surfacing drill. When the student reaches the bottom, he stands to attention and comes up. He breaks surface with his head and shoulders braced well back, feet crossed, and hands behind him. When he's settled in the water, he brings his hands very slowly up to the mouthpiece cock, empties his lungs into the breathing bag, and closes the cock. He then takes off his nose clip, fills his lungs with air through his nose, and breathes into the bag by opening and shutting the cock. He now has additional buoyancy and removes his mouthpiece. After students have mastered underwater breathing and surfacing drill, they make an escape from a submerged Valentine tank. The instructor acts as safety man during training escapes. They take up their crew positions with their equipment at the ready. As the tank is flooded, they fit on the apparatus. At a given signal from the instructor, the crew leave the tank and carry out surfacing drill. The crew then make an escape from a Sherman. Their normal positions in the tank are such that it's necessary for the commander, turret gunner and wireless operator to escape in that order. Before the commander leaves, he taps the gunner to let him know, and the gunner in turn taps the wireless operator. The driver and hull gunner escape independently. If it's necessary to float for a long period before being picked up, further buoyancy can be obtained by inserting the mouthpiece and breathing into the bag to blow it up again fully. So long as the breathing bag is fully inflated, the wearer can remain afloat indefinitely, even though he can't swim.
Thank you for watching the Special Forces in World War II YouTube channel, an unwavering digital fortress committed to preserving the history of elite and specialized units in World War II. Our mission is clear: to provide a comprehensive view of the elite units and formations that played pivotal roles in the Second World War. This extensive dossier includes their frontline battles, innovative weaponry, strategic maneuvers, and the brave soldiers who faced the crucible of combat. The World War II SOF Virtual Museum is our dynamic field operation, continually uncovering layers of historical knowledge. We also maintain outposts on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to enhance our information dissemination. If you possess relevant intelligence to support our mission, don't hesitate to share it with us. Your contributions will be prominently featured in our operational archives. For those willing to provide substantial support, visit our Patreon forward base and enlist. Your backing is crucial to sustaining our mission. Together, let's carry forth this legacy.